Once, in a quiet little town, there lived a young boy. One summer, he went to spend his holidays at his grandfather's house. He loved being there and would spend most of his time playing and talking with his grandpa. One day, while sitting together, the boy looked at his grandfather and said, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to become a successful man. Can you tell me how to achieve success?" His grandfather smiled gently, nodded, and took the boy along to a nearby plant nursery. There, he purchased 2 small saplings and brought them home. Back home, the grandfather planted one of the saplings inside a large pot and placed it inside the house. The other one, he planted outside, in the open ground. He then looked at the boy and asked, "Tell me, which of these 2 plants do you think will grow better in the future?" The boy thought for a moment and replied, "The one inside the house. Grandpa, it's safe from all kinds of dangers. No harsh sunlight, no storms, no rain, and no animals to harm it." His grandfather smiled again and said, "All right, let's wait and see what happens over time." Soon after, the boy returned to his home, and many years passed by. The boy looked at his grandfather and said, "Grandpa, last time I asked you how to be successful in life, but you didn't give me an answer. This time, please tell me." Grandfather smiled warmly and replied, "Of course, but first, let's take a look at the plants we bought a few years ago." With that, the grandfather took the boy to the spot where he had planted the sapling inside the pot. They saw that the small plant had grown into a healthy, medium-sized plant. Then, the grandfather led the boy outside to see the other plant. There, the boy saw a huge tree that had grown from the small sapling they had planted outside. Its branches stretched far and wide, providing shade to everyone passing by. The grandfather turned to the boy and asked, "Now tell me, which plant grew better? Which one do you think is more successful?" The boy thought and answered, "The one we planted outside, Grandpa." "But how is this possible?" he asked. "That plant must have faced so many dangers, yet it grew so big and strong." The grandfather smiled once again and explained, "Yes, the plant outside faced many challenges, but facing problems has its own rewards. Because it was outside, the plant had the freedom to spread its roots as far as it wanted. Storms, heavy rains, and strong winds made its roots stronger. Today, it has become so sturdy that even a strong storm cannot easily damage it. On the other hand, the plant we kept inside remained small and fragile. The plant inside stayed small and weak because it never faced the harsh storms, heavy rains, or strong sunlight." Then the grandfather looked deeply into his grandson's eyes and said, "My son, always remember this. Unless you face struggles and go through difficulties, you cannot truly succeed in life. If you always choose the easy and comfortable path, your growth will be limited. But if you are willing to face hardships and keep pushing through, no goal will be out of your reach. So, never see problems as obstacles. Instead, view them as stepping stones leading you toward success." The boy took a deep breath and stared thoughtfully at the large tree before him. His grandfather's words echoed in his mind. The very challenges and obstacles we often see as enemies in life are actually the things that make us stronger and more successful. If we look closely at our lives, we will realize that everyone faces hardships and setbacks. Many times, these difficulties can leave us feeling discouraged or wanting to give up. But the story of these 2 plants teaches us an important lesson. We should not fear challenges, but rather welcome them as chances to learn, grow, and become stronger. Just like the plant outside, which had to face harsh weather and natural calamities. Those struggles helped it grow into a mighty tree. But because the plant was outside, it had the freedom to spread its roots wide and grow stronger. This is how it transformed into a tall, strong, and mighty tree. On the other hand, the plant kept inside was protected from natural challenges, but stayed small and fragile. From this, we learn an important lesson. The more difficulties and challenges we face in life, the clearer the path to success becomes. It teaches us not to fear taking risks or stepping outside of our comfort zones. When we face challenges, we get the chance to learn, grow stronger, and build resilience and determination. Quality is essential for success. Of course, overcoming challenges isn't always easy. There will be times when we feel defeated or lose hope. But it's crucial to remember that these moments are only temporary setbacks. If we keep learning from them and continue moving forward, we can overcome any obstacle in our way. So, the next time you encounter a difficult situation, don't give up. Use it as an opportunity to grow and improve. Don't always remember, the challenges you face today can help you become stronger and more successful tomorrow.